Even if you've never been to the United States, you can spot an American home in seconds.
Look for shingle roofs, light siding, and garages that sit right on the front face. Today we're speedrunning how homes are built in the USA and why they look like that. 3 giveaways: the hat, the jacket, and the face, roof, walls, and layout. Let's start with the roof, because it's the first thing your eye reads.
In many regions, asphalt shingles dominate. Fast to install, easy to repair, widely stocked.
You'll also see vents. Attics need to breathe to manage heat and moisture.
It's not glamorous, but it's a system built for scale.
Second giveaway: siding, usually in light colors.
That trim frames the whole house like a picture, keeping the look tidy and uniform. And it's practical, replaceable, quick, and built to shed rain.
Third giveaway: the garage. In many places, the garage is basically the front door.
Inside, the social core is open. Kitchen, dining, and living flowing as one.
This layout matches a car-centered lifestyle and the idea of move-in ready comfort.
And yes, those hollow-sounding walls are part of the American building system.
So why does the American home look this way? 3 forces: climate, risk, and daily life.
Climate first. Up north, winter is real, snow load, freezing ground, and long heating seasons.
In humid regions, moisture control matters. Ventilation, sealing, and cooling become everyday infrastructure.
In dry heat, shade and cooling dominate, and exterior finishes shift with the sun.
One country, many climates. So the American house is really a set of regional solutions.
Risk second. In wind country, roofs and connections have to resist uplift. On hurricane coasts, openings cost more. Impact glass, stronger doors, and better tie-downs. In fire zones, materials and defensible space become part of the design. And in quake areas, flexible connections and bracing help buildings move without failing.
Culture third. Americans move often, so homes are built to be standardized, financeable, and easy to resell.
Speed matters. A system that can be repeated thousands of times wins. Example,
And the car shapes the plan, driveway, garage, and a smooth path into daily life.
Now let's build one, American style, at the speed of a story.
Step 1. Land and rules. Zoning, setbacks, utilities. Before anything, the paperwork quietly sets the shape. In the US, inspections are a backbone. The build isn't done until it passes.
This is where the house gets pinned to the ground, literally.
Then the site gets prepped for the foundation choice: slab, crawl space, or basement.
Slab on grade is common in warm regions, fast, efficient, and often cheaper. A crawl space sits in the middle, keeping floors off damp ground while avoiding a full basement.
In colder areas, basements make sense because the ground freezes and you're already digging deep.
Whatever the type, the foundation is the house's handshake with the earth. Step 3 is the iconic move: wood framing, often called stick-built. A skeleton of studs and beams goes up fast, Sometimes the whole outline appears in days.
Roof trusses arrive like giant puzzle pieces, designed to be installed quickly and consistently.
This system is light, flexible, and perfect for large-scale neighborhoods.
And it explains that hollow knock. These walls aren't solid masonry, they're a framed assembly.
The structure gives shape, then the envelope makes it livable.
Step 4. Sheathing closes the frame, giving stiffness and a surface for weather protection. Next comes the weather barrier. Think of it as a raincoat that still lets the house breathe. Flashing is the make or break detail. Miss it, and water finds its way into wood. Windows drop in, then get sealed, because comfort and durability depend on tiny gaps. When it's done right, the envelope quietly wins every storm. Now the house is protected enough to start the hidden systems inside. Step 5. Roof decking and underlayment. Your last line of defense before the shingles. Then the shingles. Fast, familiar, and easy to patch after a bad season.
Ventilation matters. Hot attics cook houses, so air has to move.
And water management, gutters and drainage, protects the foundation long term.
At this point, the shell is ready. Next comes the city inside the walls.
Step 6 starts with plumbing, supply lines, drains, and the layout that decides your bathrooms and kitchen.
Then electrical. A web of power, lighting, and safety circuits woven through the frame. And HVAC. Central heating and cooling is common, and the ductwork is a major hidden project. Insulation fills the cavities, turning an empty frame into a controllable indoor climate. Then drywall. It's light, smooth, fast to finish, and it's why the walls sound hollow.
Once it's taped and painted, the structure disappears, and the house feels complete.
Finishes come next. Floors, trim, and the details your hands much every day. In American home culture, the kitchen is a value centerpiece, so money follows it.
And suddenly, that open plan layout makes sense. It's built for flow.
Now the big question, where does the budget actually go?
Money Pit 1. Labor. Home building is a relay race of specialized trades.
When the schedule slips, costs stack up, because every trade depends on the last one.
Money Pit 2. HVAC. Heating, cooling, and ventilation can cost more than people expect.
It's comfort, but it's also code, safety, and long-term energy bills. Money Pit 3. Kitchens and bathrooms, because finishes people touch drive perceived value. Tile, fixtures, and waterproofing add up fast, especially when you want it to look perfect. Money Pit 4. Windows and doors, especially in hurricane, cold, or high-noise areas.
Money Pit 5. Site work, the silent killer. The land decides costs you never see in photos.
Drainage and soil problems can quietly become the most expensive surprise.
Now, 5 details that instantly screak American home.
1. The garage forward front. It's practical and it shapes the whole facade.
It's not just parking, it is storage, hobbies, and the everyday gateway.
2. Asphalt shingles. That texture is a signature of American scale building.
They're designed for quick replacement after rough seasons.
3. Siding and crisp trim. Simple lines that keep neighborhoods looking uniform.
It's a look built around easy upkeep and predictable parts.
4, the porch moment.
Yeah.
Sometimes tiny,
Yeah.
sometimes the whole vibe.
It's the social threshold between street life and indoor comfort.
5. Drywall interiors and the big open social zone. Smooth walls, easy paint, quick repairs.
It's a system built for speed, resale, and refresh.
Quick recall. Recognize shingle roofs, siding, and a garage-forward plan.
Why? A continent of climates, regional risks, and a culture that prizes fast, standardized homes.
How? Slab, crawl, or basement. Then wood framing, a tight weather envelope, and drywall inside.
Money goes to labor, HVAC, kitchens and baths, windows and doors, and the land under the house.
And the iconic 5? Garage, shingles, siding, porch, and drywall open plan. Next stop, another country.